try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Forward from the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. First and 10 for Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. A little uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 33 yards. Here's Pacheco. A second effort, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, Jackson. Oh, a loose football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Yeah. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run it. Oh, the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
No, we changed it. What are you? Yo.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. A gain of 57 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What are you?
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. He's going to try it here again. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
A gain of 42 yards on
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
The 2nd down pass. He was thrown talented. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And
Off the play fake, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. And that one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one complete to Bateman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
Now, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Now here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Patrick to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Gain of 36 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
15, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes back. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The ball at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
I'm already. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
What are you? Sit hot.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
At the 45-yard line.
My actions get louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can. On the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Well, as you can see there, with this guy's size, you're just not going to be able to bring him down with arm tackles. You're going to have to get a lot of bodies to the ball, square him up, and be physical. Because if not, he's going to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs will take over here just past the 30.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Chiefs.
Now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, KC.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the first down, Chiefs.
Let's go, Lou, lady!
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is pulled in at the 5. And the Chiefs going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job.
That is caught by the tight end, Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Ravens 14. Harrison Butker to kick
So now
off
it's
for
Butker
Kansas City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Rolling right. Now he kicks the ball. Comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that ball.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That's hard right side. It's Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. The throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. This is second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes forced to his right. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He gets free inside the 30. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Big play for KC. That goes for 58.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He'll run with Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possession.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $2 smoothie pass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with him. In the the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you could really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Marvin Mims now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. From the pistol, Henry is able to drive that pile about a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll usually be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good for a Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. It's the Broncos out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going for it on 4th. Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down, Denver.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
A gift to Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
For the Broncos field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
13. Report.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. They'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Lamar. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos finally see their return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Carry here for Dobbins. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Lamar back to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
DC.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him high up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. He's got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. It was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. In the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
17. Ravens 8.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here's Mims.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Dobbins. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and just 2 to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he will get this inside the 30. Get a pace here as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He beams one deep right side. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. We're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, one more snap to play here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Look at that power, deep left side. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.